Welcome back. We've been talking to Grace Lanning, who's an amazing individual that has had a huge work experience. But I want to dive right in right now and talk to you about, I know that you have a podcast.
Yes.
I want to talk about that, but what pivoted you to this new thing called streaming TV?
Yeah. So, first podcast launched for our All About That Brand platform in 2018. And the same time that we launched Giving Out Loud, I said, well, let's start talking to people and let's create a new show. So I created a new show and I said, you know what? I know I have to record in video.
Yeah.
And I know I can't do it on Zoom because,
Right.
video is not where it's at. So we chose a platform and I just started recording. It's so fascinating to me because we never syndicated the Giving Out Loud show. It was kind of the secret.
Yeah, on the low.
It was. It was. I never knew why. And when I was involved in the big docuseries,
Yeah.
I was getting this education on the importance of streaming and where it was going and, what's Roku and Apple TV and Amazon Prime and Paramount Plus and all that.
And the Disneys and the Hulus and the... Yeah.
Right? So the same thing that happened with Blockbuster, right, is happening to old school TV. It's happening right before our eyes. And so I just had a sense the video was coming, and I was open to meet the studio and the streaming goddess that I needed in order to support what we were doing here.
Who would that
That'd be you.
Well, who would that be?
That would be Zondra TV. Yes.
Well, I mean, but I want to, kind of go a little deeper than that. Okay, so you were being educated,
Yes.
about streaming TV
Long before, while I was doing the docuseries during COVID.
So you're doing the docuseries and you're hearing this.
I'm going to not just YouTube, but I'm going to Vimeo, and for like $400 a month, you can have your own show.
Yeah,
But like, who's gonna see it?
you're right.
Right. So that was like, shooting, not fishing
Right,
barrel.
right,
It's just
right.
not happening. There's nothing there. The emperor had no clothes. So I'm not going to spend my time doing that. But I just kept recording and talking to people and doing kind of VIP projects with companies, getting them into their Giving Out Loud mode.
I love it. Well, I can tell you this, and I'm going to mention her name. Carrie Conley is my very good friend. And I was so shocked when you called me and said, Carrie Conley said, you must talk to Zondra. I think that was the happiest day of my life. And now I feel like I've known you all my life. I'm like, where did it start? The lines are blurred now because I feel like I've known you for so long. What does it mean to you to be bringing this show, Giving Out Loud, to streaming TV? What is your goals and expectations?
So my goal is to shine a light on those companies, those individuals, those entrepreneurs who are already giving out loud.
Yeah.
We had 6 guests today that this thinking is woven into their system, but they're not streaming yet, and they are interested in it. They're smart.
Yeah.
They're smart. They get it. They trust me, right? So they're willing to get on TV and have a conversation, and they all have a project that they're working on that needs a little attention.
There you go.
So we're here doing that for them.
That's so awesome. I love it. And by the way, your set is absolutely amazing. I think it's so pretty. You did a great job.
We did a great job.
Oh, you did a great job. You know what? I love that you're here as a producer. Tell the folks like that might be, seeing this. What does it feel like to be on TV, to be in front of the lights, camera, and action for you? What does that feel like for you?
So, lights, camera, action is fabulous when you are supported by a crew, by a team with guidance, so that you can really focus on the conversation. I have to say that, I've had other experiences and they weren't like this.
Wow. Wow.
And when you decide it's time for me to bring my conversation. I mean, there are a lot of people who decide, you know what, I need to be on a TED Talk.
Yeah.
Why? Because they want people to see them and their meaningful conversation.
Sure. Sure.
Right? So we're here sharing our meaningful conversation by highlighting those that have already got it.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, the guests you brought in, Lanning, super amazing guests. And I can't imagine what your season 2 will be like. What is on the horizon, though, for you over the next, 6-8 months? What you got cooking, girl?
What do I have cooking? So I suspect that there's going to be a conversation about the show pretty much everywhere as we start talking about it, as we start marketing it, as every one of these guests is out of their mind and they start marketing it.
Yes.
That's another thing about giving out loud. When you promote a cause that matters to you
Yes.
and give them that content,
Yes.
what are they going to do? They're going to talk about your business.
Yes, they
So it's just the gift that keeps on giving. That's what we're doing.